been a segment leader, especially with its impressive resale value, reputation for reliability, combining form, function, affordability. Tacoma offers a distinct model for every lifestyle. So come on, let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Mike Klopsch, and I'm going to talk to you about the exterior of the 2014 Toyota Tacoma. The Tacoma is very noticeable, very recognizable truck, and Toyota manages to look tough and rugged without going over the top. The first thing I want to point out right here, the multi-reflector halogen headlights. Basically the benefit over a regular incandescent light bulb is you get a stronger beam, and they also have a longer lifespan. Also, with the TRD SR5 package, you get the fog lights. You also have two skid plates under here. You have a front and a rear skid plate. Now those are going to protect your oil pan, your radiator, and your transfer case. So if you're out, going off-road, you're in the woods somewhere, you're going to be protected. You also have, as you can see, a full 10 inches of ground clearance, so you're not going to have any problems there. Now the next thing I want to talk about is the frame of this truck. Most trucks are built on a box frame. The Tundra and the Tacoma are built on a triple tech frame. Now what that is, it's going to offer you some strength and flexibility. It's also a lot lighter than a regular box frame, so it's going to give you a more comfortable ride. Also allows for flexibility under a heavy payload. So you're not, if you have a heavy payload, which the capacity on this truck is 1,500 pounds, if you have this thing loaded down, you're not going to feel it as much in the cabin while you're driving as you would in a regular box frame. The thing I want to touch on are the wheels and tires. Being that this is a TRD off-road edition, you're actually getting the 16-inch alloy wheels with the nice BF Goodrich Rugged Trail all-terrain tires. Which is going to replace the 16-inch steel wheels that you get with the regular Tacoma. Also, if you look right in here with the TRD package, you get the Bilstein shock instead of the standard shock. The Bilstein shocks are designed to be tougher than a standard shock, so they'll be able to handle off-road conditions much better. They're also a little higher quality, so they're going to last a lot longer for you. And then finally, being that this is a TRD off-road, TRD off-road badge right there. Now I'm going to touch on the trailer hitch, which is right here. Now this trailer hitch is mounted right to the frame with 6 bolts before the bed's even put on the truck. If we move up a little bit, you got your backup camera right here, so you have full visibility if you're backing up. You also, if you're backing up to a snowmobile trailer or a boat or something like that, you can watch your trailer hitch and back it right up and hook onto it without having to get out if you're by yourself. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the tailgate down. Now standard in all Tacomas, you have a built-in bed liner, so you don't have to worry about scuffing your metal bed liner up and getting some rust spots. That's going to protect that for you. You also have 4 stationary tie downs. Here, and then towards the front. You got one right here. You got one right here. You also have 4 tie down cleats which are adjustable. Basically you just unscrew them, push it in, you can slide it, and once it's in a position where you want it, all you got to do is lock it back down, and it's not going to move anywhere. You can really, tie down like a motorcycle or something like that in the back of your truck. You also have a plug right here, a 3-pronged plug. So let's say you're going on a camping trip and you have an air compressor that you need to plug in to blow up an air mattress. That'll take care of it for you. One other point of interest in the back of the truck is you actually have not 1 but 2 storage areas. One right here, and then if we move over to the other side, you got one right there. All you got to do is turn the lever on each side, and that's going to drop down. So as you can see, it's a decent amount of storage space in there, so you could throw in some tie downs or maybe some jumper cables.
Hi, I'm Cassandra, and I'm here to talk about the 2014 Toyota Tacoma's engine. 4-liter V6 236 horsepower at 5,200 RPM and 266 foot-pounds of torque, this engine will provide you with the power you need. The variable valve timing makes this engine breathe easier. Think of it like a treadmill. The faster you go, the harder you breathe. The slower you go, the slower you breathe. What this means to you is you're going to get better fuel efficiency, more horsepower, and lower emissions. The ECT, or electronically controlled transmission, watches and monitors the driver's input, outside temperature, and the load. The ECT changes the shift point to give better fuel efficiency, a smoother shift, better performance, making this Tacoma capable of towing 6,500 pounds.
I'm Zarahim Finn. I'm going to talk to you about the 2014 Double Cab TRD Off-Road Toyota Tacoma. What we have here on the interior is a really comfortable seating. If we can look here straight, we have a telescoping steering wheel, and it also adjusts to your comfort level wherever you want it. Now, as I'm sitting here, we also have controls right on the steering wheel, convenient. That's one of the features most of my customers like about the Tacoma, because everything's within the fingertip of their control. Volume controls, channel controls, and then we also have here within the reach, one hand reach, you're still able to keep your hands on the steering wheel. We have a touchscreen radio that connects your phone, plays your music, and then if we go to app, we also have traffic and weather information, and for that you need to be in an HD zone to get the traffic and weather information. And then we also have, again, close within reach, temp control, fan control, where the heat's going. And then we also have down here is the USB iPod hookup, two cell phone chargers, and removable cup holders. Really convenient. Now, if we go on this side, we have downhill assist. In order for that to be useful, you need to be in 4 low and going under 15 miles per hour if you're going down a steep incline. Now, at the same time, we have here is a rear differential lock. That's really useful when you're stuck or in a rugged off-roading situation where your tires are slipping. You turn those on, it locks the tires and gets you out of that situation. Now, the 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, most of the time you'll be on the 2-wheel. That can be turned, you can switch the button up to 62 miles per hour. One of the favorite things I want to show you about the Tacoma that I particularly like is the backup camera. Now, if we look at it here, it displays it on the 6.1 touchscreen radio, and we can see a clear vision of your back. So that red line right there is about 1.5 feet, and then the first blue line is about 3 feet. And the whole diagram is about a length of 20 feet. And what this allows you to do is back up into, if you're trying to hook up a trailer, it allows you to back up, and it has a clear vision. Or even if you're trying to pull into a parking spot and back into it, it allows you to do that while being able to see what's behind you. In addition to a lot of leg space in the back and comfort of the Tacoma, I want to show you what other hidden compartments it has. If we look underneath here, we have compartment storage for a first aid kit or tools, and it's on both sides of the Tacoma, on the driver's side and the passenger side. Now, if we take this headrest off and place it right here, take this down, it folds down completely flat, and this also takes place on the other side as well. What is the best thing about this is if you have groceries and you don't dirty the seats, this is a hardcover plastic, so it can easily be wiped off. And the other part is we have storage again in the back, hidden from the naked eye, and you have some flashlight compartment. And then here's the neat part. When you have groceries, you can just take the bag and hang it right on there. And it also has a rear sliding window, and that is a look at a 2014 interior TRD Off-Road Tacoma.
Well, that's a great look at the 2014 Toyota Tacoma. With an exceptional value, super comprehensive safety features, new looks, and new sounds, there's definitely a Tacoma model to meet your needs.